What's up, everybody? We got Blood Trip here. We're doing Jak II. We're finishing this game up, and then we're going to be getting to Ratchet & Clank, the PS4 game. Which, fun fact, as some of you may know who like Ratchet & Clank, first off, they're hilarious. They really make a lot of jokes out of their own stuff. So, when Ratchet & Clank did a movie, it was called Ratchet & Clank... Well, I don't know if it was actually called Ratchet & Clank the movie, the game, but it was based on the first Ratchet & Clank game. That they then did a game based off the movie that was based off the first game called Ratchet & Clank the Game, the Movie, the Game. I love it. It's hilarious. So hopefully we'll be starting that after we finish Jak II. And I also didn't know, and I think, I think it's a little different. I just never, no one ever talked about it. I saw a Jak and Daxter game like shown on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
And it was not Jak's 1, 2, or 3, or Combat Racing. And I was like, there's another one? Which, I then looked it up and it said it's the 6th and final installment in the series. And I'm like, wait, 6? I'm like, what's the 5th? So, weirdly enough, they counted Daxter as one in the Jak and Daxter series. So I was like, okay. But yeah, apparently there was a Jak and Daxter game for the PSP, and I don't know if I knew that. Outside of Daxter. But that's on here. It got like a PS4 or PS4, PS5 remaster? The remaster of that game, The Lost Frontier, came out in 2024. It said the release date on the thing was March 19th, 2024. So I guess they just remastered the PSP game for it. I'm not really sure. I gotta look more into it. But welcome in. I got the hydrate for you, Peter. And welcome in, Crazy Dragoon. Oh, yeah, I should check my blood sugar. It might be low. But it also might not be, depending on breakfast. Let's see. 67. I gotta eat something. But the sensor is also off, so it's probably closer to 80. Let's do it.
Yes.
Because I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, 89%? Yeah.
We have 11% to go. Let's do it.
Hey, you know what? Take the controller. Let me pull up what missions we had left, because I want to see where we're at with it. Oh, we just got to hit it to this. Okay. I don't think we did anything with it. Oh god, I don't even remember, dude. Let me see.
I think we just tried to see what the beginning of the level was.
Okay.
And I do remember this whole room fills with water as soon as we get into the suit.
Oh, you're so right. So, I wonder where we're at. We definitely won the Class 1 race at the stadium.
Yes.
The next one, we beat Crew in the weapons lab. Right? Crew was the big guy.
Yes.
Okay, we did that, so we're much further.
I believe you did that fight.
I think you're right. Okay, so hopefully we don't have too much left. So we might be somewhere around here. But we'll figure it out as we go along. Oh, hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon. That's going to be delicious. Oh, it's just open. I also would have figured you had to punch it. But welcome in, Abby. Don't you ever say that you love water. That's disgusting. I don't even remember the controls on this thing. So I assume the thing to the right is your oxygen level.
And this replenishes your oxygen.
That's nice. The health is still the health of this hot. Hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon, that's awesome. But good to see you, Peter. Good to see you, Crazy Dragoon. Ambi, thank you for being here, Blood Trip. Got to make it work on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. I wonder if there's like something you can do to get them off, or are you just not supposed to get near them? That was weird. Small head jack. I didn't put it in the schedule because I'm not sure if we're doing it yet. But depending on timing of everything with Nick, we might be doing more Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops a little bit later tonight. We're not too sure about that, so I'll keep everyone up to date. Okay. Obviously, you need to get oxygen. Oh, so you just need to beat the shit out of the med. Oh, they're metalheads.
Yeah. How the fuck get all the way over there?
That flew. Absolutely not, Crazy. We are taking a break from Jak and Daxter because we fucking need it. This game has tested our patience. We're not going right into Jak 3. We're taking a break with Jak and Daxter for a little bit. We're going to be doing
Ratchet & Clank, the movie, the game, the movie.
The game, the movie, the game. We're going to be playing a movie. Honestly, I can see them doing it. If there's a game series to make us play a movie, it's the Ratchet & Clank series. Yeah, we're going to take a break from Jak and Daxter for a little bit. We're going to be going to do the Ratchet & Clank game next. Depending on how long that takes, I do want to do the other Jak games. It's not like this was bad, it was just frustrating. I just need a little bit of time. Especially knowing that Jak 3 isn't going to be much better in terms of checkpoints and frustrating things. So we're going to take a bit of a break and probably do Jak 3 next. I've also never played the Ratchet & Clank game, so I don't know how long it is. Knowing it's a remaster of the first game, it also might not be that long. So we'll see. We might do another game after, before Jak 3. We might go right into Jak 3, not too sure yet. Sounds good, Amity. We're 3 to 10? I think that really depends. Crazy, I don't know if you like racing games. How are you on racing games? You're iffy.
That sounds good.
That's a fair point. I'm hoping I'll like it.
I really wish the game worked.
I do always say your biggest enemy on most games this early on is the camera. At least that's out of water once you get up there. That's fair, as long as there's a checkpoint, but it would be very difficult. It would be very difficult to do a racing game without those kinds of checkpoints too. It seems like you have to balance on it, like if you go too far one way, but
I needed the camera to fucking work.
I feel like the controls in this robot suit are worse than it's just harder to move, and like you said, the camera's rough too. So I'm hoping we'll like it. Well, at the very least, we're gonna give it the old college try. Oh my god. Welcome back. And welcome with water. I don't think it's necessarily that you see the positive line in Crazy. I think it's that you like racing games. I'm not trying to see the negative, I'm just saying that I don't typically like racing games. So, that's not a negative thing to say, that's just me, that's just what I like in my video games.
Like, I was great at Need for Speed Underground 2. That doesn't mean I was... I knew what I was doing.
I never played the Need for Speed game.
You motherfucker!
Oh, man. Back to the beginning. I mean, that's fine, Crazy Good, but I'm just saying, at the same time, if I don't like racing games usually, it makes more sense that I wouldn't love another racing game. I'm not saying that I'm not going to like it. We're giving it a shot regardless. But just remember that everyone's tastes are not yours. That's a big thing to remember. The case in my video games. Well, Ambi, for saying that, you play a lot of JRPGs that don't have them. It's really Persona 5 Royal. But yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as you mentioned Need for Speed Underground, that was like the one racing game that I saw my friend play. Because like even my friends weren't into racing games either, so it's not even like I didn't play them. It's like my friends didn't play them, so I didn't have people to play them with most of the time. So like, I think the only games that I can list out that were even remotely racing-esque games on my PS2, which Crazy Dragoon probably knows the game then. I had ATV Off-Road Fury 2. And, what was the other one that I was going to mention? Oh, for the Xbox 360, I know I talked about it, was Test Drive Unlimited, which had races in it, but it was more of like an open-world drive. Which I guess, like, Forza Horizon is, too. I haven't played Forza Horizon too much, but mainly enjoyed the good racing games for the story. Maybe that's just me. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I like I said, I don't even know enough about racing games to know. I'm actually shocked to find out that Need for Speed has a story. I didn't even know it did. I literally thought it was.
Say that.
I didn't even know that. So fair enough.
Racing games have story.
Fair enough. That's just my head. But that's fair too. If you're looking for the story, then that's a good reason for it.
It's a god.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not even worth it if we're turning around and trying to get those metal head orbs. Just keep going. But see, yeah, I didn't even know that they had stories. That's pretty cool. Nice. Nice.
Am I even gonna make it?
What was you know what? Wait, there was another racing game. It was a very well, it was a different kind of racing because I think it was very specific for what it was trying to do. Burnout Paradise, I played a little bit. Again, not too much of it, but I did play it a little bit. I think it helps. Oh, your health won't start going down. Your health will just. Oh my god. Health will just leave. But Crazy Dragoon, if I asked you for your #1 favorite racing game of all time, what would it be? If you were to tell me to try one that you think would be easy to get into, someone who's never played a racing game before, what would you say to play first? Mario Kart is a good answer, Andy. That's definitely like, I feel like that's most people's experience with it, with racing games, because it's more of a family-friendly experience. I feel like, I don't know though, because people who like racing games love racing games, and it's funny because I don't know many of them because, like I said, my friends weren't into them, so I don't even know most of them. I've heard Gran Turismo is a big by Mario Kart, Jak X, Crash Team Racing. I've heard is popular. Stuff like that. Top Gear 2 for the SNES, I know you were talking about. I've heard of Need for Speed Carbon. But is The Crew a racing game? I've definitely heard of it. I don't know much about it, but I have heard of it. Didn't know it was a racing game. At any point, if you want to switch off so we don't lose our minds again, let me know. Hand me the controller if you want. A lot of Need for Speed games are open world. Interesting. The Crew was shut down a few days ago. It was a single-player game that was online only. Really? That's kind of crazy. What was it out for, Peter? Was it a more recent game? And by like recent, like what did it come out for? So do you know where to go in here? Or is this the room that you were, like, not sure what to do with? Oh. Yep. That actually looks like it might be.
Please exit the Titan.
Good job. It was out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Okay, so it was like a more recent game as opposed to older ones. They should do a Persona racing game and then hit Goro catch you with a red shell. Honestly, out of all of the things they've done for Persona 5, I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised the racing game is one of them, but I feel like people would. Also, you do have to be out of the suit. Maybe walk out of the door and then walk back in quick. So I guess you have to be out of the suit.
I want to use the freaking jetpack to get over this hole in the ground. See that shit?
Is... well, you know what? We have a checkpoint at least. Do the L1 jump. The roll jump.
Hey there, tough guy.
Top 3 are obviously Need for Speed Underground 2, probably the most wanted for that series. As far as racing in general, my top 2
sent me down here to open some
Jak,
old doors for that
Jak
Ruby
X
key
and
you
Need for
found.
Speed Underground 2.
When I did,
Gotcha.
metalheads came
I remember you,
screaming
yeah,
in
you
from
like the
some
music a
passage
lot,
outside
man.
the city walls, just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
he's
assume
lucky.
Burnout Paradise
He
was
would
probably
not
just a
want me
later,
to catch him alive.
later game in the series.
The metalheads must have promised Crew plenty for him to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem. You do something with those blocks.
I mean, it's like those blocks we did in the temple.
Yeah.
Where it unfolded into a fucking puzzle.
Yep.
Oh god.
Shooting this is only gonna get it mad. Run!
Another one of those running sections that's like straight out of Crash Bandicoot, I bet. What? Oh my god, that's so
Hey
bad.
there, tough.
Bro,
That
takedown was
was-
on as a bonus feature.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem. You do something with those blocks.
That's pretty cool as a bonus feature. It gives you the demo.
Did you hear something?
This is a much weirder, like, angle than the last time we were, like, running away from
Go,
something.
go, go!
This is interesting. Oh. It's almost like, and this is an even weirder part, honestly.
Yeah.
Because why do they keep having you do the blocks here? Like, I feel like it just as easily could have auto-saved after the blocks. Like, at least with, like, other parts that had bad checkpoints, it's like, okay, they just wanted to make it more difficult by you having to redo everything. This one is just, like, tedious.
Yeah.
Like, why not the checkpoint here?
Did you hear something?
Like, I feel like they could have just as easily given it to us here.
Gonna be close.
Nice, Crispy Goon.
Run! I think that's the last we'll see of him. You You gotta figure out the blocks, man.
Not that hard.
Really. It's actually a little harder than I thought, actually. So I guess you have to move it over.
Gotta make it go that way.
Right. So you probably have to like move it over until you have to shoot it straight into the hole, and then you gotta come back over here. Well, shooting it'll work, for sure.
Yeah.
I made the Benjamins in my Sims house too big, and I'm struggling to fill them up. Oh. Have you thought of getting a lot of other plants? One more over. That way you can just push it right back. I wonder if the shotgun will be able to hit it twice from that distance. That way you don't have to spend time jumping over. I don't know if it'll hit it, but... Nice. Plants. You could try peanuts too, but I was thinking plants.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
God, he's actually helping.
So are we supposed to help him or not?
Oh, so you probably have a time limit to get this done. Oh my god.
If I can't shoot it, someone else can. You do something with those.
Definitely need a break.
Did you hear something? Run!
Dude, they got tiny heads.
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks, man. This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
Oh. Nice.
Great. No time to celebrate.
Nice.
I'm already.
This guy's just out here murdering everything.
Stay with me.
Did you try not sucking? Not yet, Black Belt. That's so funny, Black Belt. I was literally just about to text you. Like, hey, we're trying to finish up Jak II.
Here, you can try.
Yeah, absolutely. I will also say for sure, once again, I don't think we've had...
This game fucking sucks.
We have not had a part worse with checkpoints than this.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem. You do something with those blocks.
Dude, that's just...
You hear something?
Triangle.
Yep. Thank you. Whoa.
Faster! Gonna be close.
Oh. Shit. Alright, we're fine.
I think that's the last
funny.
we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the
It's
blocks.
true, I have not. I have not.
He's doing fine.
So how did you do this one?
This is
Not
your
like
gig,
that.
baby. Solve it.
Pretty
so you
much,
go
yeah.
home. You figure this out. I'll cover your
I
butt.
fucked it up. Bad. Dude, hit the right one, you piece of shit. In the right direction. Okay. So
No
what
time
did
to
you lose to? Was it here?
The fucking...
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Man.
Hey there.
This is the perfect example of the thing that bothers us. If you give us okay checkpoints,
You do something with
bad.
those blocks.
that's all we ask. That's all we ask for.
Did you hear something? Run! Faster!
You can only go as fast as the freaking things go.
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks.
I really hate this game. It's just not, it's not fun to keep doing the same things over for something as simple as the game.
It's someone else's problem.
Something as simple as like I miss a jump. PS2 jumps are not the easiest to always hit.
Did you hear
The
something?
noise that thing is making is disgusting. I don't know which thing. Is
I
it
assume
the
it's
block
that.
moving?
Go!
No.
Oh, the worm?
Yeah.
Fair. I am so sorry, Ambi. I hope that I don't have to deal with this much longer. But unfortunately, it's not completely up to me.
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks, man.
Be out of ammo soon on this thing. Okay,
We got 3 more guns.
fair.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
Alright, that one at least went
No
well
time to
first.
celebrate.
Okay,
And he's got full health this time.
true.
Run! Faster! Gaining. Gonna be close. Gone with the wind. Keep moving.
Jump round.
Rolling, baby.
Oh shit! I used the fucking.
Just a walk in the park.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Looks like we finally lost them, Chili Peppers.
No.
Yeah, sounds like a bug fair.
Now you boys are real wastelanders. I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead leader himself. What a trophy he'll make. We find a way to juice up Mars' old gun, and then boom,
I
baby,
can already see
we
what's
storm the nest, guns blazing. Hell, we'll take them all on together, you and me, side by side.
Yeah, that
Nothing
it looks
will
like it's about to
stop us.
crumble.
Now that.
That's fair too. Did he say shit?
I think so.
Did he say shit?
I would have said the same thing.
That's where they're gonna give us the checkpoint? Right where I would have liked to rehear what he said? Alright, alright. That's funny, actually. What was that guy's name?
This is Kira. Thanks for getting the artifacts, guys. It's strange. The time map had a bunch of old coordinates in it. Come see me at the stadium.
Let's go see her at the stadium. If it's racing, it's probably gonna be you.
That was literally the fucking shed at the end of the. Oh.
Oh, guard dogs? Interesting.
No, it's metalheads.
Do I forget all controls? How do I go up and down?
R2?
You are correct. Yeah, get metal that works and stuff. It's interesting that we're still getting metal head orbs because it looks like we have all the upgrades. Or maybe we don't, but I don't remember it telling us that we could have bought another upgrade. I thought we got the last one. It was just kind of done. Nope, wrong button. Nope, not restart or quit. Where am I versus where I'm supposed to be? Oh, I'm pretty far. Okay. That's
Oh yeah, some of them have invisibility.
Is that what I hit a couple times? I was
Yeah.
Like, okay, that would make more sense. I really wish. Okay, yeah, I can just that might be in that car soon. Just don't hit anything else.
Of course, there's still people outside.
Also true.
Officers, I think you have worse things to deal with.
I think I'm going that is true.
No, you're going the right way.
Okay.
That lasted longer than I thought it was.
It definitely did, honestly. Tried. Okay, honestly, that guy he didn't even get out of my way after the first 3 hits. Like, no, honestly, it's just no. Just no. Alright, want to take this one? Sure.
The Rift Rider's finished. But
Sounds
if
good,
my
Andy.
father's right, and the ring is somewhere in the metalhead nest.
Yes, that's
how are
that's
going
why
to
we
get
have
the
such a
Rift
small
Rider
head,
there to
Crazy
use
Jim.
it?
No!
You are correct.
Bruder just knew friends would need lift if metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man.
Lucky balloons are finest lifters
Nice,
in world.
Crazy Jim.
But they is
That's a
easy
cool
target.
sign.
Right, you guys get the Rift Rider to the nest.
Alright, yes,
I'll
sir.
stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks. I want to go in the balloon.
You keep stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away.
Alright, I feel like we're at this
no,
part, which
here
is
they
defend
come.
the stadium.
Metalheaders!
The green one?
Yeah, I feel like
Alright.
that sounds like what we're doing, right? Defend the stadium. What? He obviously. Oh, that's a sign. I'll pull it back up in a minute. Once we finish this mission, he's not focused. Good morning, Robomom. How are you? Good to see you in here. I actually. Do you want a drink? I'm just okay. I'm just realizing you don't have anything. What? Oh yeah. Pepsi. Want to try Pepsi? All right. Totally good time to go last. Totally. Without a doubt. Totally the best one though.
Oh, I did it!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
Jack. Core. Construction site.
Oh, I can't pick up all the fucking metalhead orbs. Damn. I didn't die.
We beat it? First try?
Yeah.
When the fuck was the last time we did that?
I don't think ever.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I don't think we've ever done that.
What sucks though is I can't collect the fucking metalhead orbs that we just should have gotten.
That sucks. They just disappeared after the mission?
Yeah. Oh my god, we're on a poster.
That's awesome. This is the sign that Crazy Goon said they're getting for their door. They wanted me to show it to you. I think it's pretty fun. To be fair, if anyone came into my room and started giving me a religious message, it wouldn't just be $50. It would be a lot more than that.
True.
I'd be like, what are you doing in here? First off, how'd you get in here? But I like the sign. I hope everything's been going well, Robomom. And Crazy again, we don't usually get earthquakes on the East Coast either. Do you remember ever experiencing an earthquake?
Yes.
Really? Where were you?
I
it
was
here?
It wasn't in New York. I was
Okay.
in wherever the fuck Busch Gardens is in Virginia.
I was gonna say that. I think that's Virginia. Okay, so you weren't. I mean, you weren't too far west. Like,
No.
it wasn't that far away. But interesting. You're at Busch Gardens. You were at
Yeah.
Busch Gardens.
We were eating lunch,
Wow.
and me and Tyler both have undiagnosed ADHD, so we always have like the double bass.
Yeah, the double
bass
the
drum,
ba-
the double bass drum going.
I like that.
So like we would
I
always be
just-
getting yelled at for shaking the fucking table. So we were eating lunch,
I can see where this is going
and
already.
my dad's like, "Can you guys stop that?" Like, what? shaking the table. That wasn't us.
So we're not doing it. We're actually just sitting still this time.
And then, like, his grandma lives in North Carolina. She called us, like, half an hour later, like, are you guys okay? I know you guys went to Virginia for vacation.
Wow.
And, like, there was just an earthquake.
How big was the earthquake? Do you remember? I mean, you were probably this is probably a long time ago, but
it was like
No!
maybe a 4. But like they shut all the rides down for a while.
so it was like near where you were.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay. Wow. I mean, yeah, I guess like once you have one earthquake, I guess the second one could be more likely.
Yeah.
So out of safety, they'd probably do that. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we definitely don't get them often on the East Coast. That was the first one that I experienced, like, in the slightest, and we didn't. I mean, we were just hit with aftershocks. We weren't obviously hit with the earthquake, because it was still a couple hours away from us. So I was literally sleeping, and I had my head kind of in the corner. You see where my pillow is, and I woke up because it didn't shake a lot, but it shook enough for my head to hit the wall, which I know you guys can't see, but my pillow's pretty much against the wall. So it really wasn't like much of anything. But I remember waking up to it, and I'm like, everything was shaking. So I was just kind of like, okay, I just need to wake up. So I took a second and was like, no, it's still shaking. So I walked upstairs where my dad was working in his office, and my sister's home right now, just on spring break. So she's in her room, but her room is closed. And my dad is just like in the room. He's not working, but he's like doing something. And I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't look like he's been affected by anything. So I just kind of like started to walk back downstairs because I figured it was just me imagining things. And then Katie came out of the room and she was like, "Was that an earthquake?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, you felt it!" So it was just one of those weird situations.
Like I was doing something at work, so I really didn't notice because my legs were going. And then there was like, "Why is the building shaking?" I'm like, "I know I can't do that." Guys, guess what? We
swear
can
that was
kill
not
the
me.
cops and nothing's gonna happen.
That's insane. Oh, that's so cool.
And we get ammo.
We appreciate that in this now. But yeah, exactly. Aftershocks and sinkholes can be a very high probability, so it was definitely the right move.
And the metal
Shut
has
stuff
killed
down.
them now.
That's amazing. Honestly, just team up with the metal at this point.
I mean, they're not giving us the orders.
That's a good point. No reason to kill him. So, yeah, that's a very good point, Crazy Unit. It was definitely a safer bet for them to do that. I guess, I mean, do you know, where did it actually hit the earthquake on Friday?
It was like, Jersey.
Okay.
And then like we had another one during dinner.
Yeah. I thought it was an aftershock. Well, so, funny enough, so did you feel the second one more than the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you were obviously saying you were at work, so you didn't notice the two people. I didn't feel the second one at all. My mom didn't feel the first one. She was at, because like one of my first thoughts, my mom's a teacher. I was like, what did the school do? Because like school's on the East Coast. I mean, I feel like we're taught what to do during an earthquake once or twice, but it's not like a drill we regularly run. So I'm like, man, if something like that were to happen, what would they like? Would they know what to do? Kind of thing. And she said she didn't have kids during that time. She wasn't teaching classes during that time that it happened, but she also didn't feel it. She heard people talking about it afterwards, and she was like, it just happened. And so funny enough, she didn't know there was an earthquake, but there was an announcement that went out once the next period started, and it was like, we're just gonna everything seems to be okay, we're just gonna continue on as normal, don't worry about it. So she didn't feel anything, she didn't have any kids in the room, she was just like, what? She's like, yeah, I think I will continue on as if nothing happened, because nothing happened. And she found out, she's like, oh, I see. Hello again! What are you having for lunch, Andy?
This is so great. We can kill everybody. And
Fair enough,
nothing
Crazy Dragoon.
happens.
You're like, this is where we can just have fun.
Sweeping for suspects.
Yeah, everything seems to be getting out of control. Okay, wait, so we just defended
The state.
Now we have to check the construction. Alright, so supposedly we only have 4 missions left.
I think it's 3 now, right? The rather than 2 ones.
The blue says check the construction site, which I don't know the way to tell. And then, yeah, break it. Fair. Yeah, so we shouldn't have too much more. So hopefully Hopefully we'll be able to beat this game then. But you still died. I mean, I think most of the damage that was done to you was probably the car exploding, so yeah, that makes sense. Leftovers from Cheesecake Factory? Ooh, chicken chipotle and Alfredo pasta. Hell yeah. You can be in the middle of anything, I guess, Crazy Goon, right?
Walkways too.
Yeah, they look like they're all over the place. Oh my god, yeah. Are they the purple dots, the metalheads, probably?
So
I feel like the gray dots are like just the NPCs. Red is obviously like
the gray dots are the vehicles.
Holy shit.
Not bad. High speed. Pretty slow moving. Can I have ammo, please?
Leaving city safe zone.
Oh. Well, why do we need to take the freaking portal every single time?
Core, what's going
Good
on?
question, honestly.
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your dark.
Fair enough, Crazy Goon.
nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly.
But yeah, obviously the West Coast gets them a lot more. You can physically sleep through an earthquake, but you can't sleep through a hurricane?
fuck?
I guess it... Oh, I'm very confused.
No!
Have you ever experienced a hurricane, Crazy Goon? Have you ever been in a hurricane?
We've gone in a bunch.
I am my full
Have we actually gotten hurricanes or just like tropical storms from a hurricane? I don't know, because like by the time I usually hear about them, it's usually downgraded to like a tropical storm.
Sandy was still a hurricane when it came to
Okay.
Irene was still a hurricane when it came
I will find that stone.
When was Irene? Irene was a while ago, right? Was that before Sandy?
Irene was after Sandy.
It was, okay.
I think
You
Sandy was like 2012, 2013-ish?
Okay. Oh my god, you're
And then
right.
Irene was like
Worth
15
salt.
or 16?
Okay.
This has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
Bro, we didn't even get to kill the Baron?
That makes sense, Crazy Goon. That's actually kind of crazy that we don't get to fight him.
Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, or Otzel's colorblind? Let me just check a few more
I love
things
that that
and
was
see
your...
if anything
Yeah, you were
comes
like,
through.
I just thought my dad was like bringing the garbage cans down the driveway.
Like candy from a baby.
How big are your garbage cans?
That's my question. That's my question. But that does make sense, Crazy Goon. That you're not going to get too much. At that point, it's just going to be downgraded to like a storm or anything like that. He deserves it, honestly, so it works.
Like, it's candy. It doesn't even do anything, but it's still worth it. I'm gonna punch a bomb.
I feel like I should make one now.
1-inch punch.
We thought maybe they fell over. How big are your garbage cans when they fall over?
Amy, the more you try to explain it,
The more questions we have.
because like I can hear the garbage cans rolling down my driveway.
I mean, to be fair, though, for someone who has never been in an earthquake before, I think it's wild that I was sleeping and my first thought was, oh, it's an earthquake. Like, for someone who's been around for 27 years and never been in one, knows that they're not common over here, I don't know why that was my first assumption. Like, I feel like you try and reason it out with other things first, so... Shut up, we were confused. Completely understandable. I just think my house is so regularly uneventful that it wouldn't be anything else. Like, well, clearly no one's doing something different in here. Do you want any kind of food? Did you have food? I
had breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, we can make lunch. We have DiGiorno's pizza. Do you want one of those pizzas?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put the oven on. I'll make some butter sandwich, and I'll be right back. I guess that was the whole thing. Break the barrier at the nest. We got this. We're finishing Jak II today, guys.
Yeah.
We're finishing it. Whoa. We probably started this once.
Yeah.
Probably. I can check it at the end, but I'm guessing late January. That's what I would guess. I don't know.
Well, we didn't come back to it for what, a month?
Yeah, because
February and March.
March, pretty much. Yeah, we did not have much chances. So I'm thinking we did start it like towards the end of January. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Just whatever you do, don't pull your dick out. I've been told that's a bad thing to do. I haven't tried it, but I've just been warned now.
Here's some Twitch asthma. Pepsi. This stream is not brought to you by Pepsi Cola products. That did nothing. That did nothing. Whoa! They're freaking ninjas. Alright, so if I leave and come back, will there be more ammunition? Let's test this. My favorite animal. I'll go capybara. Oh. Fuck you, guy. They're nature's buddy. They get along with everybody. They'll chill with crocodiles in the rainforest. They like to take baths and hot springs, they're just chill. Those are my mom's favorite. And when they run into people they don't know, they go like this.
Turn the oven on.
I have hacked the system.
Nice.
I found the infinite ammo hack.
What is it?
Leave and come back.
That's a really good way to refill all the ammo. That'll work. What's your favorite animal?
Capybara.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Red Panda's a good one too.
Yes.
If you guys went to a zoo, what would you want to see the most? What's your number one animal you want to go see? Right. If we went to an IRL stream of the zoo right now, what would you see?
What zoo are we going to? Because there's one across the river, then there's the Bronx Zoo.
Let's go to the Bronx Zoo.
Alright.
What are you trying to see?
Well, when you walk in, the first thing you see are the bison and the wolves.
I want to see a wild ambient or habitat. Talking to Robbie Damon.
I like the birdhouse.
Okay.
Or the nocturnal animal building.
Yeah, that's really cool. I also enjoy a domestic house cat. I don't know why that was so funny. Mine's a rat dog. Can you believe it? Nah. I like the giraffes. They're cool.
I'm just delaying this game so much just for ammo.
Hey, but you know what? Knowing how this game is going to go, we're probably going to need the ammo.
Yeah.
And at least now we don't have to worry about the ammo.
Yeah. But what sucks is I have full ammo on the shotgun and the machine gun. But there's only 2 ammo capsules for the rifle box. And we were at 80. And each capsule is 10.
I see the problem. Yeah. That sounds about right.
It doesn't sound comfortable at all.
No.
That sounds like a myriad of emotions.
It doesn't sound comfortable. The reading fanfiction or the listening to Taylor Swift part specifically. No, we did not finish the game yet. We're getting close. We only got a couple missions left. According to... I don't know what really happens, but, like, the mission list only has, like, 3 left from where I think we are. But Blood Trip was getting ammo.
And these guys suck. What the fuck is that?
A really big version of the other.
Oh. That went down easy.
Yeah, I got something before. Who's that?
A health box.
I think the only thing rarer is a checkpoint.
Today is the 35th anniversary? Yeah, 35th anniversary.
Oh, yeah, 89, huh? Nice. I've seen videos of the drummer that Sepultura got. He's really good too. But I'm seeing more and more people talking about TikTok. Like, you know the TikTok drummer that like does everything with one hand? And
Yeah, they were actually talking about him at work on Friday.
That's funny. he was like one of the guys that everyone's like, oh, you're obviously the new drummer for Slipknot, and everyone's like still commenting on his quote, but they're saying like, so when are you gonna announce you're a drummer for Slipknot? And even he's like, guys, you need to stop. It's not me. It's Eloy Casa Grande. So.
I saw something. It was Sepultura got their new drummer from Infectious Grooves. Jay Weinberg went to Infectious Grooves / Suicidal Tendencies. And Eloy Casagrande still hasn't announced it yet.
No.
But
He's yep. Absolutely. I mean, the Jak X introduced me to things. They aren't a bad band at all. Fair enough. Hey man, if you're into it, then that's what counts, right?
Herman Lee was just talking about Guitar Hero.
Really? I didn't realize, like, because Herman Lee's been like on like my TikTok. We have some videos of him recently and stuff like that, and he was talking about like all the party Dragon Force did, and I'm like, that just doesn't seem like your kind of thing. But I guess
they
it
are a
was.
power band.
But are they known for partying harder than like all these other ones? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, which is crazy. But it seems like they were known for it. Kate's here with a friend. Oh my god, tell Kate I said hi. And then tell her friend that I said hi. I was gonna say something really weird. I didn't have anything in mind, but I was like, what's the weirdest sentence I can come up with? And I'm like, you know what? I don't want that impression right now. Or you can tell her that I said water sucks and start that discussion. But
there isn't much hope.
Water sucks.
Shield walls are destroyed. It's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm them.
New Mortal Coil album
Go to
title?
the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this
Yes.
horrible place.
Water
I
sucks.
see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre.
Eat this.
Do we see more
That
menacing
ought
with
to
the small
wake him
head?
up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go
Still
in
funny.
there? I'm right behind you.
Can I have a map, please?
Yeah, for real.
Don't need shotgun. I don't need some machine gun ammo either. They hit hard, but they go down after one.
You know what game you should play? Brutal Legend. Constantly.
Guys, we can't even play the game with audio.
Yeah, you know what? That's 90% of the game, so like, maybe it wasn't a great decision.
Do I have to kill this thing?
I saw you shoot it and it didn't look like it was taking damage. But it doesn't look like it has a metal at all.
I also shoot flares.
But you can't kill it. It didn't look like it was hurting you. so it might just shoot lightning randomly out of its side, so it might be something you can ignore. So, Abby, because you're such a big advocate of drinking water, what's your least favorite brand of water?
Whichever one that they had approved.
Interesting. Who's getting
Aquafina. Yeah.
Interesting. Nestle Pure Life is hers. Okay. Get water in the movie theater? Like, how was, like, why was that the answer?
Well, like, I would go to the movies with my dad and pick up an eggs. And, like, we couldn't have fucking soda.
Oh, okay.
Or if we did have soda, the 4 of us had to share it, like me and her 3 kids.
Gotcha.
I'm like, I don't want this.
Okay.
So it was either that or everybody gets a
sharing.
water bottle.
Okay.
Now that the Galleria has switched over to, like, smart water, it's not that bad.
Okay. Because, like, like, that makes more sense, because I was going to be like, whose go-to drink at the movie theater is water? I was like, if there's one place I feel like people aren't going to.
Jimmy usually gets a Slurpee.
Okay. Even if it's not soda, it's not water.
Yeah.
What do you usually drink in terms of water, Amy? Do you drink Poland Spring? Ice is the best thing to go to the theater? Understandable. Movie theater popcorn is just perfect. Like, there are times where I'm like, I could literally just go into the movie theaters and I legitimately contemplate it. But like,
With or without the butter?
oh, with the butter. Absolutely. Because it's like, but here's the thing, if I start doing that, it's kind of like when I started having soda with my breakfast. It's like, it tasted really good because it was not something I used to do, but now that I do it every day, it doesn't taste as good. I feel like if I just started going to the movie theater and get popcorn, first off, it's fucking weird. But I want it. But I feel like it would lose its magic. Can't do it. What's your guys' go-to candy at the movie theater? Do you guys have like a specific thing you always get, or do you actually like? Are you one of those people that actually look around and see what you're feeling at the time, or do you have a go-to when you're seeing the movie theater?
Mine changes.
Okay, that makes sense. I would have been shocked if you feel like you let it go.
Cookie dough bites though. Never bad.
Okay, fair point.
Sometimes I'll get dibs with little ice cream bites.
Yep. I used to like those a lot, which is weird because I did not like ice cream. That Red Bull and that electrolyte water is so good. We get like 5-gallon waters too. They're Boulder brand. They're so good too. Ball Springs too. You said 3 different things if water was good. And that's like just I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Honestly, you know what we should do? We should make we should have a stream where we tier list water brands. I just put everything in F tier. Usually get an icy and that's it. You don't even go, oh, well that's true. You're not big on popcorn. You like the white cheddar popcorn. That's true. I did know that. This is an interesting mission.
Yes. I had a feeling.
I didn't know where you had to go. Was this the very beginning? This is where you should be going, maybe? Because it kind of looks like where you would have jumped from, because this looks like all that stuff. Jeez.
Oh well, ammo.
Fair point. What was the last movie you guys went to see? at the movie.
Godzilla.
Right, yeah, you went recent. That was really recent.
I think that was like December.
Okay. Aquafina is good too. You know what? Stop with the water ambulance. I regret asking. I'm kidding. The Eras tour? When was that? When did you see that in theaters? Because I feel like you've seen it like 16 times now and it's always in a different location. Like, I feel like you've seen it twice in theaters, and then you've also seen it at home with your sister, and then also at home with your mom. So I don't really know. That was October, okay. I think mine was I forget when that came out, though. Was that last year? This was definitely a good mission to get all of that ammo. Unfortunately, it sent you back to the start after the
What just happened there?
camera. Those things are really cool, though. I like the way they
Yeah.
look. Oh, that was weird. Wanted to see it twice in theaters, but then you should. Yeah, I don't want to see it once. The ones with Kylie and Kate. Yeah. Okay, fair. Is the Eras Tour movie just? Is it a live concert? Because like, do you remember Through the Never?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? That was Metallica saying like, what if we made a live concert movie, but also added kind of a plot line, not enough to be a story on its own, but enough to like do something different.
Yeah.
And it was very strange. It was cool, and I don't knock it, but it was a very different kind of thing, and I didn't really get it. They recorded it so bestie. Nice. Okay, let me go put your food in. I'll be right back. Sorry if that was really bad timing. Start putting these fucking clothes away. I have probably like 8 shirts on the back of my fucking chair at this point. You guys do that? Get them up. Makes sense.
Like I did my laundry yesterday and I just emptied out my basket this morning. And just sorted it on my bed before I came here.
That makes sense. Did you die again, or is this further than you made it? Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, this one's rough. There's a lot of enemies, so it's kind of easy to just get hit a couple times. Oh, look at that.
We are walking down here like, oh shit.
We haven't found one just randomly in a mission in a while.
Yeah.
I think we're only halfway done. There's like 200. It's ridiculous. Excuse me, I don't usually do that. Oh, they get level 5. Look at that. Got Jak II right now. It seems like Nick will be down for some more MW2 spec ops afterwards. Tomorrow will still be a little bit different because of the solar eclipse. Nick actually won't be here. He's going to be, I think he's going upstate to see it better. His girlfriend. So that'll be pretty cool for him. But me and Abby should be continuing Yakuza tomorrow night. I think Tuesday we're going to do some Nier. Not Nier, Legend of Dragoon. We're going to get back to Legend of Dragoon on Tuesday finally. Wednesday probably some Fall Guys, Saturday nothing. Black Belt's good for it. And you are. And Thursday some more solo. I'm happy that we actually had Joker's screen up.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. It didn't look great, but you could see both of our screens, and that was good for what, we needed that. So I know how to do it now.
About these ones, they can't attack if you're attacking them.
Yeah, it looks like they get like staggered, which is really nice.
There's 8 health blocks.
Oh, okay.
But it only does 2.
That's actually good. If you want me to try this next time, let me know. I feel like in general you're better at this game, but it's always good just to get hands off for a minute and take a fucking break sometimes. My God, what? I think you're out of bounds. Come on. What was that last gun we got?
The Peacemaker?
Yeah.
The one that only has 10 ammo?
Yeah. Try shooting the big guy with it.
That's actually good.
Unless there's no one else around. Let's see what happens. I mean, they're not really causing too much of an issue, but I feel like we're not using it. Did you just absorb it?
Oh, I thought he was going to blow up.
It looked like it the way his head was doing it.
Is he?
Hey, if he's that far back, you might not need to worry about him. Oh, have a good one. Enjoy your jacks and cracks or whatever. I always enjoy cracks. That was a butt joke. But have a good one, Ambi. I hope work goes okay. They just popped out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah.
So did you make it this far yet?
No.
I was like, I don't recognize this spot, so I think we're doing good. And you know what? That looks like it might be a checkpoint.
Headmaster.
I love it. I mean, these are definitely eggs. This looks like a nest.
Yeah. Anybody home?
There's a boss here. You know it. There's gotta be.
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the precursor stone. Good. The
thought
boy
we
will
put the
now play his
rock in the
final
freaking gun.
part.
Not this time.
But this child is such a part of this, such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began, in the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to
11-year-old
defend
me
it.
was correct.
It has been a
That kid is us.
siege,
That's crazy.
But today,
That's crazy.
I will finally feed on the last
I was just thinking, like, wow,
precursor
twist.
life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the precursor stone.
Not for long.
We've fallen further than that. He's got power that we never used.
On purpose.
Let's see what this fight's all about. So does he take damage if you shoot him? Or are we supposed to be waiting?
Let's get full health this time.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. I think he does take damage. Yep. Oh, he does.
And we're in beast mode the whole fucking
It was core the whole time! There is no way they gave you a checkpoint for that. No shot. Yeah. What's the purpose? That's what it looked like when you were taking.
He's shooting fucking things out of this thing.
Yeah. Oh, and you can see when he charges it up. Okay. There we go. Okay, this doesn't look like it's going to be the most impossible.
No.
I feel like we might just have to take a couple of lives. Like ammo. I mean, that wasn't a... Yeah, I was like, you had one piece of health, and that still went pretty well. I think it sucks like here. welcome in, Axta. How are you? Good to hear, Axta. But welcome in, Axta. Hope you're doing well and everything. Good to see you here. What are you doing? Were you playing anything? Playing anything lately? Just gotta play it right. It's gonna get greedy. Jack, you have to, dude, if I turn around like that, you know what I'm aiming at. Woo! Hell yeah! And... what? Oh, okay. Oh! piece out of the oven. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys.
Precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, Raise One. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jak here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
So what did I miss?
Thanks, Amos. Without you,
It's funny.
We sent
the
our
boy
younger
won't
self
remember any of this.
back to the past.
I do remember the light.
Or future?
Well, we're in the future.
Your transport is ready.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I don't know if we beat the
I've
game.
got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
It seems like a lot of it wrapped up. The Baron's
As the
dead.
new
We
governor
got rid of the
this
metalhead
city,
guy,
I
Core.
ordered the commander
So
of the
I
Newcomb
think
in
that
charge
was
to
the end.
escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Oh.
Welcome to the naughty
Yeah, I think we beat it.
The hippest, happiest,
Woo!
in town. Check out the
Granny's getting wet.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters.
We took the boss's head and put it up on a fucking mantle?
She doesn't know who
Why
has
not?
a bigger head.
What's his
Him or
name would be
you.
proud.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. That her
Small
time
head
was
Jack
gone.
for the win,
You
guys.
miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing in certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah, a metalhead!
Damn.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough
Little
for
bit.
him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace
awesome.
are history. And somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't, Satan. The Rift Ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Mar when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh no, I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
Never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
Sequel bait. You love it.
35.
My feet. That's on my feet.
Watch your
Don't
back.
touch it.
Jak, my boy, a future awaits.
That was a. Oh, who's Morgan?
I don't know. Now we have to be sad.
All right, guys. That sucks. But we did it. All right. So it was a good game. Only only hindered by the lack of checkpoints to me. So Jak II speedrun when? I don't think we can.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like, how the fuck can you do a speedrun with this?
It's very specific. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you'll remember Chuck that came in that one time who was telling us to eat sand. You remember that guy? He was weird, but he was very funny, and I liked him. He was the metalhead guy.
Yeah.
So I gave him a follow because he was a Jak II speedrunner. So I popped in one night when he was doing some of the speedruns. I didn't stay too long because I had some other stuff I was doing. But it's crazy. I was even just watching like the first 5 minutes, and it's like the precision jumps you gotta get through some of the platforming sections. It's crazy. So now, Ratchet and Clank. The last game, so we did Jak II, and before that we did Jak I. Before that, we did Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the PS5 game. So, the intention was to just play through the Jak and Daxter series, but Jak II frustrated us, so we need a goddamn break, because I also know that Jak III isn't any easier, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break from the Jak and Daxter stuff, and we're gonna get the hell into Ratchet and Clank. So whenever you're good,
yeah,
we'll quit out, but mess around, do whatever you want. We're gonna be playing it right now. We're gonna, I'll let Bloodrip mess around in Jak II, and then we'll hop on into Ratchet and Clank.
I tried so hard.
Is that the note we ended on? The vehicle blowing up? So has anyone in here played Jak III?
I want to see what the giant's very standing has to say.
Oh yeah, that's probably another metalhead upgrade, huh?
Yeah. That's the only thing on the...
Yeah. Because I'm like, we're not going to have another mission.
You just got the credits.
Yeah. Oh my god. How far do we have to go with this thing? Oh no, it's just right into here, right? Because he's right by the pumping station place. Jak III is fuck yeah, that's what I've heard. I know you said that. One of my friends says their favorite is Jak III. I feel like everyone has very different opinions of the Jak and Daxter series, because I've heard like that every game is someone's favorite. Well, that totally looked like you.
I thought I was going to go over the building.
It totally looked like you could have cleared it. Try Jak 1, but back then you had your 100-year-old laptop. I remember that, Axta. I remember you came... what game was I playing when you first came in? Did you come in when we were playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Or did you come in during a Jak and Daxter stream? I can't remember, but I very much remember saying you wanted to give it a shot.
Only by destroying their leader will we ever know true peace. All will be made clear to you as the ending gives birth to the beginning in the great circle of time. The last dark power is yours.
I bet we can use it at all time. Dark Giant. Oh, that's sick. That is awesome. There was no trophy to get the last hour? We were playing... Wait, we were playing Jak 2? No, we were definitely playing at least Jak 1. Weren't we? Because didn't you go and download Jak 1, Axta? I thought... Because this is Jak 2 right now. I thought we were playing Jak 1, but I could be wrong. Do you like some of the vehicles in Jak 3? Interesting. I want to check what trophies we didn't get for the game. But let's save it first. Yeah, obviously there's a lot more of the 115%. What?
What?
That makes no fucking sense. Sure, whatever. Why not? Alright, let me see.
How does that fucking work?
What? So what trophies do we still need? For excellent dedicated. Okay, so that's the platinum. What are precursor orbs? Are there? How many are there? Did we only get a third of them? Wait, where were secrets? Right here. So we have 92. Hero mode is 200.
Jesus.
But one of the trophies was to get 286 of them. God damn, how many are there? Probably side missions for you over the 100% mark. Oh, the side missions. Interesting. That would make sense. But I feel like they should just factor into the 100%, but maybe they didn't do that. Oh, okay, that would make sense, Axta. Because the reason I thought that was because I definitely remember you saying you were going to try Jak 1. So I couldn't remember if we were playing Jak 1 and that's what you saw, or if that would make sense as well. Has a super jump with a boost. There you go. All right, so we're gonna call it on this here. I don't I love getting trophies, but I don't think I give a shit about trying to get all 286 of them. That's insane. We did a damn good amount of side stuff. Granted, we didn't really pick many up that were just on the ground in most of the places, but I also didn't think there were going to be that many throughout the game. Like I thought 200 was a stretch, but I'm like, oh, there just must be a lot of those other side missions, but I guess not. But okay, I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen up for 1 second. Stick with us. We're going to start Ratchet and Clank right after. We'll be right back.